Hello guys, how are you today? We are from there is the first is Restu Muhammad Iqbal area. The second is Zahrawati. The third is Ahmad Faisal. And the last is Siti Atut. In this presentation, we will explain about definition of vowel, definition of diphthong, example vowel articulation, and diphthong articulation.
Definition of vowel. A vowel is syllabic speech sound pronounced without any structure in the vocal tract. Vowels are one of the two principal classes of speech sounds, the other being the consonant. Vowels vary in quality, in loudness, and also in quality. They are usually voiced and are closely involved in prosodic variation such as tone, intonation, and stress. Definition of diphthong. Diphthongs are vowels which change in quality, as if they were made from two vowels quality together. The gliding movement of diphthong is caused by movement of articulator during their production. We can grab this on vowel gradator. Vowels. Vowels in three parts. Number 1, short. Number 2, long. Number 3, diphthong. Number 1 is short. The symbol is E. Example: firm, word, paper. Number 2, A. Example: ten, head, next. Number 3, A. Example: give, kiss, lip, sing. Number 4, A. Example: cut, love, shut. Number 5, O. Example: got, gone. The next is U. Example: food, good, look. The last is A. Example: and, after, animal. Number 2, long. The symbol is E. Example: early, sir, turn. Number 2, example: car, heart. Number 3, O. Example: wrong, wall, floor. Number 4, E. E. Example: key, read, speak. The last is U. U. Example: school, food, do. Number 3 is diphthong. The symbol is A. A. Example: date, play, name. Number 2 is I. Example: fly, island, neck. 3 O. Example: no, open, close. Number 4 ow. Example: about, down, go. Next is oi. Example: enjoy, spoil, boy. The next is ear. Example: here, near, ear. The next is air. Example: fair, care, swear. The last is oor. Example: pure, cure, tour. This is graphic of vowel articulation. There is back, central, front, close, open, high, mid, low, etc.
Vowel articulation. Open vowel. An open vowel is a vowel sound in which the tongue is positioned as far as possible from the roof of the mouth. Open vowels are sometimes also called slow vowels in U terminology, in reference to the low position of the tongue. Example: open vowel: U, ew, I. Closed vowel. A closed vowel, also known as a hex vowel, so used in many spoken language. The defining characteristic of a closed vowel is that the tongue is positioned as close as possible to the roof of the mouth, as it can be without a constriction. A constriction will produce a sound that will be classified as a consonant. Example: closed vowel: a, a. Mid vowel, or a true mid vowel, is any class of vowel sounds used in some spoken language. The defining characteristic of a mid vowel is that the tongue is positioned midway between an open vowel and a closed vowel.
Front vowel. Front vowel is class of vowel sound used in in some spoken language is defining characteristic being that the highest point of tongue is positioned relatively in front in the mouth without creating a construction that would make it consonant. Front vowels are sometimes also called break vowels because they are perceived as sounding breaker than the back vowel. The example: I, ik, e, central vowel. Central vowel, formerly also known as mixed vowel, is any in-class vowel sound used in some spoken language. The defining characteristic of central vowel is that tongue is positioned halfway between front vowel and back vowel. In practice, round central vowel tend to the further forward and round central vowel further back. The example: a, er, back vowel. Back vowel is any unique class of vowel sound used in spoken language. The defining characteristic of back vowel is the highest point of the tongue is positioned relatively back in the mouth without creating a contraction or would be classified as consonant. Back vowel are sometimes also called dark vowel because they are perceived as sounding darker than the front vowel. The example: u, oh, eu, oh, ah. Lax vowel. What does lax mean? Lax vowel are also called short vowel. Generally speaking, they are shorter than tensile long vowel. As we shall see, tensile vowels have more variable length. Another characteristic of lax vowel is that when stressed, they are always stacked. That is, they do not occur along at the end of the word, but always need following consonant. The example: I, u, o, oh. Tensi vowel. The tensi vowel is most broadly the pronunciation of sound with the great muscular effort or contraction that is typical. More specifically, tenses is pronunciation of vowel with the less centrality, either more fronting or more backing. Longer duration and narrow mouth with the tongue big breakfast more rise compared with another vowel. The example: I, ah, u.
Diphthong articulation. Centering diphthong. Centering diphthong is the second vowel that more center than the first vowels because the movement of the tongue is carried out towards the central vowel. For example, these English centering diphthongs are a, heu, and hu. Closing diphthong. Closing and centering diphthong is the diphthong sounds that the second vowel is closer than the first vowel because the movement of the tongue is carried out from the position of open vowel to the closer vowel. For the example, the English closing diphthongs are a, ow, oi, o, ew. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. That's the quotes of the day. I think that's all for our presentation today. I'll say thank you very much. Stay healthy and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.